Sensodyne presents Body and Mind Season 6 powered by Autry Natural. Now when it comes to high-powered workouts with low impact on muscles or joints, Pilates ticks almost all the boxes. But today I'm going to be experiencing some of its new and more exciting avatars here at Level Up Pilates. I'm with the managing partner of Level Up Pilates, Mireille. Mireille, thank you so much for having me here.
Thank you for coming.
I really like Pilates. I actually did a little bit of Pilates while I was pregnant and it made me feel so good. Tell us what you offer here at Level Up.
We offer a variety of different activities. So we've got mat Pilates, reformer Pilates, chair Pilates, circuit training, circuit boxing, a bar, trampoline. We've got a lot of different exercises depending on what you prefer.
Okay, so what is the type of Pilates that I'm going to be trying out today?
It's chair Pilates and motor. Chair Pilates is very focused on the core. Gives you great abs, but you have to be quite fit to do the chair Pilates class,
okay,
which I'm sure you'll be fine. And we've also got motor, which also is very with resistance. So we use a lot of resistance, and again, it's really good for all the muscles in the body. But Pilates in general is really good for any age.
Yeah.
And male, female, of any age.
Yeah. I know that you come from a corporate background and you're one of the owners of this place. What has been your personal journey with Pilates?
I did have a corporate job and it took all my time. I had no time for any exercise, which made my back really bad. And I found out I had scoliosis. So from there, my physio recommended that I do reformer Pilates, which I did, and I fell in love with that. And I fell in love with my instructor, which is my partner today, actually, which you'll be doing the class with.
Oh, fantastic. Now, I have a really bad back. Would you say this exercise will be good for me?
Chair is good, but the better exercise for your back is definitely reformer Pilates.
Okay, so I've never tried chair Pilates before. I have tried a little bit of a yoga Pilates combination and just regular Pilates, but this is definitely a first one for me. I like the sound of chair. Does that mean I'm just going to get to sit there?
No, not at all, but you'll enjoy it a lot. And you'll thank us later.
Wishful thinking. All right, let's get to it then. Before I start my workout, I'm going to track my entire progress and my performance on my Amazfit watch. Fun fact, guys, this not only tracks my workout and my heart rate, but also my sleep pattern. Although that's not something we need to worry about right now because I'm doing the opposite of sleeping. So let's get to it.
It's transformed my life, as in I used to have a lot of muscle pain, aches, and it's kind of helped me with all my muscles to less the pain with that. So it's really helped me with not having so many injuries throughout my life, because I used to be a professional dancer, and that really, I used to get a lot of injuries with that, and Pilates definitely helped.
Well, I do like lifting weights, and Pilates stretches more your body and then works on your balance as well. And gym weights keeps you very stiff, and then you can relax more your body and you feel much better when you do Pilates.
So they do a class called the Motor, and it really challenges your balance, your core, your cardio levels, so I'll definitely try out the Motor.
Yeah, the vibe is very good, and especially the chair workout works a lot on your quadriceps and all your body, and the motor keeps more on your balance.
Okay, so I've just finished my first class here at Level Up, and you guys don't mess around. You really need to level up out here, don't you?
You do.
Dragana, I'm not sure how well I performed in class. Let's not forget this is my first class, and chair is definitely for advanced. You weren't joking when you said that, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. Yes, this is advanced requisite. Wooden chair. It's absolutely amazing requisite. We suggest advanced to attend the class. Too much burning from the legs, balance strengthening, too much we use the core and full body workout 1 hour, it's perfectly if you're looking for tough workout. If you look for something less, we suggest a mat on the reformer as well.
Okay, and the beauty of it is that you can sort of tailor it to your personal fitness level, whether you're a beginner, intermediate, or advanced, correct?
100%. The chair, yes, to a certain level, you still have to be fit to do it. Whereas reformer Pilates, that you can definitely tailor. There's beginner, intermediate, advanced. There's also cardio. And you just change the springs according to your fitness levels.
Yeah.
It's also for all ages, and we offer everything from a teenager up to any age. It's actually very useful for all back injuries. It's really good for the whole body, for small muscles, to strengthen the bigger muscle in the body.
Yeah.
So it's very important for every single man and woman out there to actually be on a reformer Pilates at least once a week, preferably twice a week, just to make sure their spine, their posture is in place, and everything is, working as it should be.
So we divided this into 20-minute class. The second half, we did the motor Pilates. So tell me about that one. Which muscle groups would you say it mainly targets?
Motor, it's beautiful requisites for balanced body, and the requisite what you can bring with yourself, you can have at your home, and practice absolutely every day, full body workout. The motor is full of the balance, because you see the requisite when you have to balancing when you work out with 2 springs. We have on the side the button, and then you can suggest from 2.5 kilos to up to 5 kilos. And you can use on the legs, you can use on the arms, you can stay on you can be by side. You see when you stay on the motor, so much balancing, and we're working on the full body workout. It's amazing for the core, but you whole time you're struggling with the balance and the activity, full body, and plus deeply core muscles.
Okay. Now, Mira, last one, very quickly. How many classes does a beginner need to actually be able to keep up with the rest of them?
I don't think there's a specific amount that you can put to a person, but in terms of reformer, for example, after 2 classes, some people have jumped into an intermediate. So it's all about how you feel and how fast you can jump to that. How much do you want to give and how much you're willing to put into it. But you can definitely do it after 2 to 3 classes. Some people like to be more relaxed and do the beginner. For example, for myself, I do twice reformer cardio a week, but then I do 1 beginner just to get the stretching out and to get the more relaxed workout.
So we did a 40-minute class today, and according to my Amazfit watch, I have burnt about 422 calories, and my heart rate is about 110. Ladies, thank you so much for having me here. It's been so much fun, and I can't wait to come back and perhaps give this a real go. Yeah?
Thank you for
give
coming.
Give it a proper go. Give it another go. I need to redeem myself.
We're waiting for you.
All right, perfect. Right, guys, it's time now for a quick break. There's lots more on the other side, so make sure you stay tuned. Welcome back to Sensodyne Presents Body and Mind Season 6, powered by Autry Natural. Now, we've all heard of the old adage, you eat with your eyes first. And I'm at such a place that epitomizes that. And it also happens to have a stunning vibe. I'm at one of the most Instagrammable restaurants in Dubai, Bounty Beats, which is at Le Méridien Airport Road. And joining me is the executive sous chef of the hotel, Chef Shanakar. Thank you so much for having me here.
Thank you very much. Thank you for coming to Bounty Beats.
You know, this is my first time in this branch. I'm a regular at your other branch, which is at Mina CIE.
All right.
And I must compliment you on the ambience over here. I'm loving the cherry tree, the paintings on the wall, the colors of the furniture, the decor in general is very chirpy, very happy, very uplifting. And I can see that those colors and that mood reflects on your dishes as well. Tell me a little bit about what I can expect today.
Exactly. If you're looking at the restaurant-wise and look at the inside, we have the pink color, pink tree. If you go outside, you can see the flamingos. It's really give you the positive vibes while you're having the healthy foods.
Yeah. So I'm going to try the first dish, which kind of looks like a breakfast bowl to me. Can you tell me a little bit more?
Yeah, this is based on Greek yogurt and it's the berries, and also we have the granola bar over there, which is made with 4 kind of nuts, which is peanuts, cashew nuts, and pumpkin seeds, and the almond. And on the top, we just drizzling on with acacia honey, which give you the healing the wounds and all.
Acacia honey actually has so many more benefits other than just healing wounds. It's great if you have acne. It's also a very powerful source of antioxidants. And the granola bar is just so delicious. You know, the different nuts along with the acacia honey, which is actually the star of the dish, and the berries just burst of flavor in my mouth. I could just eat the berries alone and the granola bar. I think that to me really stands out in this dish. Now moving on from this breakfast bowl to a healthy poke bowl. Tell me about this one, Chef.
Okay, this is based on the sushi rice, and also we have the pineapple, edamame, and the avocado, seaweed as well, and on the top we topping up with tuna. And this tuna is marinated with ginger, honey, and the soya.
I see some good fats over here. There's lots of avocado and there's superfood edamame, one of my personal favorites. I could eat it all day, any time of the day. And this is actually the first time I'm trying this kind of preparation of seaweed, because normally the ones that you get in the supermarket is the dry seaweed. Now, in case you didn't know, seaweed is actually great for your gut health and for your digestion. And I like this preparation more than the dry ones that you normally get in the supermarkets. What's the sauce? Is this mayonnaise? What is
This is, we call it the vegan, chipotle vegan mayonnaise.
I like anything chipotle. Chipotle vegan mayonnaise. It's my first time trying this. Beautiful. Moving on to the next dish. This looks like a tuna tataki to me.
Yes, exactly. This is tuna tataki and tuna coated with sesame seeds and with pak choy with the sweet potato puree.
I like that you've prepared the tuna medium rare.
Exactly.
I like my meat medium, but I like my seafood medium rare because tuna has got such a delicious flavor of its own. It's also rich in vitamin D, which a lot of people, especially in the UAE, are short of, which is quite strange because, you know, we live in such a sunny place. We live in the middle of the desert, but a lot of us lack vitamin D. I actually take supplements for vitamin D. That's how low my vitamin D levels are. Also is a great source of iron. I like that you've used sweet potato mash instead because it's a healthier version of your regular potato mash, and I like the garlicky flavor. It kind of offsets the sweetness of the sweet potato mash. And pak choy, of course, is one of my favorite greens ever, full of flavor and nutrients.
This is actually most of the cases looking for it if it is not available in the menu, and most of the cases ask, you know, I want to have it, this dish. It's selling like a hot cakes.
Okay. Now, the final dish that I'm going to sample looks like a panini to me. What is it?
This is what we call it a burger, and it's based on
Burger. What's a burger, chef? I only know burger. Please enlighten me.
this is like based on all the vegan dish, the vegan ingredients, and also the shea butter bread what we have is a vegan bread and a gluten-free vegan bread.
And what's inside?
Inside we have the tofu scramble, avocado, onion, tomato. Also we have the sweet potato patty plus the coconut bacon.
Coconut bacon, that's definitely a new one for me because I like me a traditional bacon. What is a coconut bacon? Is it actually coconut or?
Yeah, it is a coconut chips, but it's marinated with honey and the Acumen liquid, and then we just bake it in the oven and smoke it.
Chef just got me some extra bits on the side because I really wanted to get a flavor of it. It tastes amazing when it's in the sandwich, but I really wanted to get a flavor of what it tastes like on its own.
Exactly. When we informed them also this is coconut bacon, all the guests was surprised, what is that? And they were actually thinking that this is the bacon, and actually this is pure 100% vegan.
I think there's avocado in it as well.
Also, yes, we have the avocado plus the tofu scramble as well over there in the base.
And I like that it's gluten-free bread because it's actually quite easy to digest. It's very good for your gut health and low in calories as well
Exactly.
compared to your traditional bread. On the whole, I'm really liking your burger.
And everything is, we made it homemade. Even though this gluten-free burger, we made it homemade as well.
Chef, I'm really spoiled for choice over here. I tried some amazing new dishes that I've never tried before. Acacia honey, coconut bacon, definitely a first one for me. And I actually quite liked gluten-free bread for a change. It's not my go-to choice when I go to a restaurant usually, but I've really enjoyed it. Can't wait to sort of move around and perhaps, you know, take a few pictures at this amazing
Of course,
restaurant.
you can enjoy the vibes. You can enjoy it for sure.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for your hospitality,
Thank you very
Chef.
much. Thank you for coming.
I was in for a complete treat today. Delicious food, great vibes, and I can't wait to actually move around and take a few pictures. So I'm going to do that. You guys stick around because there's lots more on the other side. welcome back to Body and Mind Season 6. Now, after a super hectic week, I think it's time for me to stop and take a pause and try and connect with my inner consciousness and restore my energy flow and in general just be a little bit more mindful. And that's what brings me to Eternity Lifestyle Coaching. I'm at Eternity Lifestyle Coaching and I'm sat with the lady herself, the founder of the place. She's a Reiki Grandmaster and a life coach, Batul. So happy to meet you here today, Batul.
Hi, Aishwarya. Good to have you here today.
Now, I'm a big believer in holistic healing because it really considers the person as a whole, right? Mind, body, soul, emotional, mental, to achieve optimal level of wellness, so to speak. Can you tell me a little bit more about what this center offers?
Well, actually, you have covered all these aspects.
Oh, sorry.
So, yes, we cover all these aspects, like mind, body, and soul, you know. That's what, it's mainly about healing, and we give tools to people. We teach them how to heal themselves. Rather than healing them, we teach them and we give them the tools so they stay with them for the lifetime.
Okay. Now, you have a very interesting story behind why you got into this line of work. It was not accident. It was actually a little boy that inspired you. Tell us more about this.
Oh, yes, it was a little boy, 9 years old. I was visiting an orphanage in Oman, in Muscat, and this little boy was having fever. So I just put my hand on his forehead. You know, this is what we usually do. And for a while, and then when I wanted to remove my hand, he said, please don't remove your hand. When you are keeping your hand, I feel good and I feel like Superman.
Oh, bless.
So that was the moment of the shift. You know, I felt something happened inside me, something changed. And that day, the journey started. You know, I was looking at my palms and I was thinking, what can I do for people? And that's how it started.
Batul, I don't know if you agree, but I've actually read somewhere that we all have a little bit of psychic and healing abilities in us, but obviously some of us are more in touch with it or more in tune with it than others, and I believe you are one of them. Tell me the therapy that I'm going to be experiencing today.
Okay, this therapy is called access bars. It's 32 points in our head. They are carrying all our beliefs, our decisions, our determinations, everything that we stored from any lifetime. They are stored in these 32 points. By touching them, we are releasing all the limitations that are blocking from reaching whatever we desire in our lives. In brief, this is the explanation of access bars.
Okay, and how many sessions do you think one needs to typically undergo?
Well, it is always recommended to go regularly for that. It's just like you are cleaning your computer. You have to get rid of unnecessary files. But in the beginning, I would say 3 sessions would be good.
Okay, and that's not all I'm going to be trying today. What's the other therapy session?
Today, I'm going to introduce you Sonia. She's one of the healer with us, and she's doing karmic healing. So maybe you will experience that today as well.
My goodness, I'm going to get out of this place completely healed. Well, at least I hope so. Batul, I can't wait to try out these treatments. Let's get started.
Sure. Okay, so I'll do the energy pull. So we are pulling your energy to your 32 points in your head. I'll be touching your forehead, and I'll put my one hand just behind your neck, please, if you allow me. Yeah, that's fine. You just relax. Give me your hands, please. Just touch my hands with your middle finger. This is a part of energy pull. Now these new points I'm touching, they are about money, control, and creativity. Anything that is blocking your money, income, progress in your work, whatever, all these blockages are going to be released. We are done.
So we'll start this session of karmic healing. You can just relax yourself. Okay. We'll start with the meditation, and then we'll see what flows. So loosen up completely and let all the stress go into Mother Earth through your feet. Feel the energy entering from top of your head, and it is relaxing every muscle, every bone, every stress you had been carrying.
So I've just finished the excess bar session with Batul and karmic healing with Sonia. Ladies, what would you say is the science behind this, and how would you decide which therapy is better for who, Batul?
Usually when client comes to us, Aishwarya, we give a free consultation session, and in that we can make out what the client really requires, what kind of therapy, and we suggest. Sometimes they come with the decision, we want to do this therapy, but then when we have the session, the free consultation, we make them change their mind, because we don't see that one they have come for is the right one for them.
Sonia, we had our karmic healing session. I mean, obviously it was quick. This was my first time. I was probably a little bit more uptight than you would have expected. I'm a bit of a tough crowd. I apologize for that. But how would you say someone can really benefit from karmic healing?
Karmic healing is magical in the sense that it resolves your issue from the root, and you get super fast results. Like any issue you are struggling with life, when we go to the level that when it was created and using all the ancient techniques which I have learned in this process, when you uncreate them, it's like you get life-changing results.
How do you uncreate something that has happened in your life?
Okay, I'll give you an example. Let's say at one stage you created anger for one of your parent. So when you revisit that memory when that anger was created, you understand their perspective, that how everything was created. Because with the time you evolve, your thought process is evolving. But when it was created with a child's perspective. So you apply today's wisdom to that child, and it combines with inner child healing, and then that anger diffuses and you feel relief in your present moment.
I mean, of course, this was my first time. I don't have, a previous experience with this, but I did find it quite relaxing, and almost to a point where I wanted to snooze. And I remember seeing colors and shapes sort of when my eyes were closed as you were doing your process. So that was
as I said, deep relaxation is one of the side effects.
I wouldn't call it a side effect. It was I don't mind a little bit of deep relaxation. Sonia, finally, how quick would you say the results are with karmic healing?
See, it depends from client to client, but usually a lot of my clients, they say it's like I have lost 5 kg in one session, So that mental baggage you lose in the first session itself is huge. But yes, it takes a couple of sessions for you to, pinpoint that this is the result I got. But you definitely get instant peace, instant some realizations that what was I doing, this was the karma I was holding.
Ladies, I can't wait to come back and try this session properly without the cameras, just so I get a deeper understanding and really benefit from karmic healing and excess bar. But this has been a lot of fun. Thank you so much for having me over here, and thank you for your time.
Thank you so much.
much.
It was lovely
Thank
having
you.
you here.
Likewise.
Thank you.
I believe the whole journey towards holistic wellness is a never-ending one. But nonetheless, I'm glad I stopped and took a minute to course correct at a subconscious level. All right, guys, that's all on this edition of Body and Mind Season 6. Please make sure to join us at the same time next week.